Hello, Cancer. This is Robin Blakey here, and I'm going to give you your monthly tarot card reading. So, Cancer, when I laid out your cards, I actually do see this is a really good month for you. Like, I see a lot of good things coming in, okay? And this is in general, but specifically, I do see some good things happening with some things that you're doing as far as expanding your knowledge or in the work and or finance area. Okay, so a lot of good things coming in is your overall theme there. And now I will look at each card and give you what I'm getting here. So what I see here in this first card is that you have like found an avenue to proceed, something you've been trying to do, trying to work out, and you found a way to do that, or you're finding a way to do that or to make it work, okay? And I do see, and what I saw on this card, I'm going to read these together at the moment. I'll come back to this one. But what I'm getting there is that it's like you're finding or getting the resources you need, or the people, you're attracting the people and resources that you need to be able to move forward. And that is kind of what has been holding you back up until this point. And I do see that shifting this month. The other thing I'm getting on this card here is I do see some interference in a relationship, or somebody or some people interfering in some manner, or trying to talk you out of something, or holding you back in some way. Okay, so and then the last thing that I'm getting here is I do see people that's plural, holding you back from moving in a direction that you want to move because you feel bad, or you feel committed, or feel like you shouldn't do it because of someone else. Okay, it will be up to you to break that cycle. That's the words I'm getting. Break that cycle. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting on that first card there. Now on this card, what I'm getting here is I'm getting several things. So one is I do see some I want to use the words anger, bitterness, jealousy, resentment, those types of emotions, okay? And for whatever reason, this does involve a child in some way, shape, or form when I talk about these. And it isn't like a great deal of that type of emotion, but there's some of that emotional stuff going on here that should be dealt with, is what I'm getting here, okay? Now, the other thing that I'm getting here is that you have started something new, or you're going to start something new that you very much enjoy. And I feel like you're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to use your communication skills and put yourself out there for this to grow. Okay, so you can't sit back and expect it to grow without you putting yourself out there. That's the best way that I can word that, okay? Now, the other thing that I'm getting here on this card is that because of some of the emotional stuff that you've already been through, I see you using that because you're going to be able to help others with what you went through, okay? That is basically how I have to word that, because that's how that's coming in, okay? I do want to tell you that these cards are all Archangel Raphael cards, and the whole deck is Archangel Raphael. Now, Archangel Raphael is all about healing, okay? Now, being a healer, healing, emotional, physical, whatever. But this was the deck that I was drawn to for you, Cancer, so I felt the need to share that, okay? Now, what I get here with this card for you, Cancer, is there are people that will help you on your path. There are people more than happy to help you on your path, but you have to let them, okay? Now, this could be help in financially help, but this also could be help emotional. I'm seeing some emotional stuff here, okay? So make sure you reach out to people to allow them to help you. The other thing, though, that I'm getting here for you, Cancer, and it's interesting because I'm seeing like maybe too much TV time, too much screen time. That's the word. Too much screen time. So whether it's on your phone or on your computer or the television, like I do feel like you should cut back on your screen time for several reasons. One, it leaves you very drained, okay, as far as getting anything else done that you want to get done or that you need to get done. But it also energetically is affecting you. So, or maybe well, no, it's not even choosing better things on your screen time. It's limiting your screen time. Okay, so it can be poison to the system if there's too much of it. Okay, that's the words I'm getting there. All right, I guess I got to go back. And I also feel like maybe something with your eyesight, with your screen time. So if you're not already using like the blue light lenses or something along those lines, it's something to look into. Okay, back to this card. So anyway, Cancer, what I get here on this card is I do see the word I'm getting is relief. I see some relief coming in here for you. Now, I do feel that this would be something with healing. Now, this is either that you are the healer and you give others relief and that you're moving forward with that in a broader way. And this also could be that you are getting some relief as far as healing. So this could be some emotional relief, physical, spiritual. And the healing could be doctors, but it could actually be a massage, just as the card says, or Reiki, or any other types of healings. But I do feel that getting some relief from some healing modalities is coming in for you this month, okay? Now, the other thing that I'm getting here for you is be careful of your thoughts. You sometimes have a tendency to get stuck in your thoughts, thinking the worst, thinking negative, like some dark thoughts kind of creep in, and you're human just as we all are, and that happens. But watch them. Watch them. Don't let them take over those lower vibration thoughts, okay? All right, Cancer. So what I'm seeing here is gaining some opportunities in work and finance area of life. Gaining some opportunities is how this feels to me, and it's because it's these opportunities that are coming in or that are going to be presented to you this month are playing to your strengths and your skill set, okay? It's something that you are very strong at, okay? And it's something that I don't know if it's the opportunities that making you happy or the fact that what you do is making you happy, but either way, I do see a lot of happiness with it, okay? Now, the other thing that I'm getting here on this card is that you have a lot of varied interests. Try to pare that down to a handful. Like don't get so scattered that your interests are in 30 different directions, pare it down to like 3 or 4 things that you're working on at one time, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting on that card. Okay, so I'm not always drawn to the words on the cards here, Cancer, but I am drawn to the word laughter. So, and laughter truly is good medicine, good healing medicine, good energy medicine, because it raises your vibration. So higher vibration emotions like laughter and joy and happiness make you feel better. Lower vibration, energies like anger and jealousy and whatnot makes you feel not so good. So laughter, really important for you this month because it gets you in a space that allows you to be creative or allows you to have some hope and take some steps that you wouldn't take if you weren't in that high vibration state, okay? So, so Spirit wants me to share this with you. So even like shamans and people that really work in a lot of the energy fields, they still make light of themselves, right? They still laugh a lot, even when they're doing their work. So even at work or when you're doing your work, find some joy of some sort. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Even you don't have to love your job necessarily to find joy with the people around you and stuff like that at work. I don't know why you're getting that, but that is what you're getting, okay? Now, the other thing that I'm getting here is putting feelers out. So putting feelers out in regards to something, well, I'm not getting specific. They're not going to let me say specifically what it is. Putting feelers out before you take a step. So getting like the information you need before taking steps is really going to be important for you this month. Don't leap before thinking or leap before researching. That's what I'm getting there on that. Okay, others of you, I do see you getting some intuitive guidance in your dreams. Okay, so make sure you write those down in a dream journal or pay attention to them, because I do see some guidance coming in for you. Oh boy, we're not done with that card. Okay, back we go. So the other thing that I'm getting here on this card is something about travel. Okay, travel or a trip. Okay, something that actually feels pretty good, like a good choice. Okay, and I do feel it is a choice. This travel or this trip could be a short trip, could be a longer trip, but whatever it is, it's a good choice. Go ahead and take that step. Kind of funny how they have me, Spirit has me go back to cards when I miss something. All right, Cancer. So what I'm getting here on this card is that in regards to relationships, okay, I do see somebody either working something out with somebody in a relationship, working it out, and or going back to an old relationship or somebody that you've been with in the past. Okay, now when I say working it out, I mean working it out in a that's beneficial and satisfactory to both parties. Okay, now if this isn't a love relationship, it could be a family relationship or friendship, but working it out that isn't satisfaction to both parties is how I'm getting that. Now, for and like I said, it could also be that you're going back to something, a relationship, or bringing something up from the past in a relationship. But any way you look at it, any of those scenarios, it's good. Like it's worked out is how this feels to me. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm seeing here on this card, and it's interesting, because it's what I'm seeing is this divine connection with spirit or intuitive stuff here. But what I'm seeing is that your partner or a person that's in this relationship does have this strong intuitive connection. Okay, like, and I feel like you didn't know it, or you're going to be more aware of it. Moving forward. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm getting on that card. Okay, so Cancer, I actually had two cards come out here for this last one. So let's see what we get here. So what I see here is up until this point, till this month, and I don't know at what time of the month this is going to shift, but I feel like you've kind of been hanging out in limbo. You haven't been moving forward and you haven't been moving backwards. You've just kind of been, and I don't want to use the word stuck, but just hanging out in limbo is the best way I can describe that. I do see some pretty big step going on here for you this month. No more hanging out in limbo. A big step that you're going to be taking in your life. That this hanging out in limbo could be some indecisiveness as well, and that's going to shift. That is going to change. And I do feel that you have several people around you in your realm who are key in helping you either do this or helping you make this decision. Okay. They're people you can lean on, is what I'm getting. Yep, that's what I'm getting there for you, Cancer. So those are your messages. Robin Blakey here. If you want your own tarot card reading emailed to you, go on over to my website. Thanks for tuning in. Visit robinblakey.com.